breaking news, everybody. We've got a new Bachelor relationship. Hold on one second while I find this. Oh my gosh, can you believe who it is? We have Pieper and, hold on folks, there it is. Pieper James and the lovely Brendan Morais. Am I pronouncing that right? Holy cow. I'm afraid for them to have children. They're going to be so gorgeous. Like, what the hell is going on with it? They are beautiful people. So let's see if I can find, here it is. Here's the clip I was looking for. Bachelor Nation's Pieper James and Brendan Morais are dating. Let's call him Brendan. What would their name be? Pieper and Brendan. Bryper? Piden? We'll have to figure that out. They're super into each other. Why wouldn't they? They're actually both fantastic humans from all I've seen. Very fantastic humans. Not just fantastic, but very good looking. So Bachelor Whatever has this story. I think it was on People originally, or Us Weekly. Who cares? Well, now we know they're definitely not going to paradise. Well, and that's what's kind of a tough scenario, is that if they were both single and went to paradise, they'd make somewhere around $600 a day. They would increase their engagement. They would be worth more as influencers and models and all that. But at the same time, sometimes a partnership is greater than the sum of its parts. Now, I don't mean that to say that they're not valuable as single people, but as a brand together, if they're going to be doing their thing, they could be worth something special. So let's read up on this story here. Another love connection made in Bachelor Nation. Pieper James and Brendan, recently of The Bachelor and Bachelorette respectively, are dating. That's it, folks. Breaking news. Pieper and Brendan have been dating for a few weeks now. Wow, it's fresh. A source told Us Weekly exclusively of the new couple. Either he'll fly to New York and hang with her, or she'll fly to Boston to hang with him. She was most recently in Boston over Memorial Day weekend, and they were even spotted out in public together. And I'll tell you what, in Boston to New York, you can get like a $50 JetBlue flight. And if you get the commuter flight, it comes with a free beer. I am not kidding you, folks. So not a bad setup. Quick flight. You just bring your weekend bag. You don't even bring a carry-on, just a quick little bag. You go over there, you bump some Harrisons, you tell each other how beautiful you are. I mean, does not sound perfect? The model, 23, competed on Matt James' season of The Bachelor. What, they call her the model. What about him? Which aired earlier this year. She was eliminated in week 7 of the competition. For his part, the commercial roofer, 31, appeared on Claire Crowley's season of The Bachelorette and remained on the show after Tayshia Adams replaced her. He left in week 12 before his fantasy suite dates. I hate that they call him a roofer and her a model. Like, no, we'll get into it. I've got both of their portfolios. We'll check it out. To each their own. Though the duo didn't find love on TV, things seem to be working out off screen. Fans have spotted them out in Boston and New York City, but so far they're trying to stay low-key. They're keeping their relationship under wraps since they're trying to make it work long distance, and it's still new. They both are super into each other and are getting to know each other and are just having fun going on dates. The pair have mutual friends, the source added, noting that they hang out in the same Bachelor crowd. Yeah, doy. No doy. Listen, the point of this is, first of all, New York to Boston would be long distance if they were both working in corporate jobs, so they could only see each other from 5 p.m. on Friday to 8 a.m. on Monday. That's not the case. They're models, guys. Brendan, trust me when I say commercial roofing is not his be-all, end-all. Not to say there's a problem with that, but if you've watched my other videos recapping Jason Tartick's podcast, Trading Secrets, is that what it's called? Trading Secrets? He talks about how much money they can actually make as influencers and models, and it's pretty crazy pay. So we've got Brendan here. This is his page from Maggie. Now, I lived in Boston. Let me tell you something. Maggie is the be-all, end-all modeling agency for Boston. I mean, this guy's got abs we didn't even know existed right here, folks. Whoa. Hold on a second. What did I do? Hold on. Sorry, guys. There, I just zoomed in. I zoomed in so far into his abs, it showed me his soul. Okay, that's what happened. I was like, show me his abs. And they're like, how about his triceps? And I'm like, I'll bite on that one. Speaking of biting on it, there he is for the TB12 Tom Brady clinic right there. Oh, man. And you know what? He wasn't playing around when it came to Tayshia and Claire. He wasn't playing around. He was very family friendly. Janine in the comment section says, who is this Pepper Ann character? Well, I'll show you who Pieper is, but I don't know. Maybe he's the salt to her pepper. We'll have to see. So we'll check this out. Yeah, he's got. This isn't the body. No offense to commercial roofers, but this is a man who's a professional model. Let's not call her whatever. I don't know what sort of angle they're trying to take, saying she's a professional model and he's a what? Like, oh my gosh. Do you know what it's like? Ladies, I don't know. For you, this is like if you watched a Victoria's Secret runway show and then you looked at yourself like, I feel bad looking at how beautiful he is. No, I'm doing okay. We should all appreciate our own beauty. But look at that. He's got clavicle muscle. Who's got muscle on their clavicles like that? What's happening here? You know what I mean? Oh, there it goes again. Anyway, folks, and then you've got Pieper, not to be outdone here. Whoever paid the Pieper, that's not it. Here's Pieper. So Pieper, this is, I don't know if this is 5'8". That's bigger than I thought. It says her Instagram has 52,000 subscribers, 52,000 followers. I'm guessing this is an old number. This must be a pre-Bachelorette, a pre-Bachelor number. So let's check up on her Instagram and see what that's worth. 71,000. I'm actually surprised. Let's give her a follow for old time's sake. I'm actually surprised she doesn't have more followers than 71,000. I mean, she's the it girl. She's one of the best from the season, right? She came off really well. As far as I know, she wasn't involved in any drama. They both were the same person in each of their seasons. They both were gorgeous on the inside and out. They had a great story. They didn't cause drama, and it just didn't work out for who they were trying to date. Let's see if there's anything in her stories that can pick up on the relationship. Died today, she's doing the bike thing. Thriving, started my morning locking my keys in my home and forgetting an umbrella as it began pouring. Well, that'll do it to you. Okay, some little nail collab there. Cynthia Rowley, is she hanging out with Kit Keenan? Oh, look at that. She's hanging out with Belle from Beauty and the Beast, or whoever that is. Oh, it looks like... Now, look, I know she's a professional designer here, so I'm not here to critique her, but it looks like she's wearing my loofah. If someone could be like, hey, Dave, here's a loofah. Design a dress, I would be like, all right, just rip the loofah off and put it on her shoulders. But either way, not a bad look. And then there's Pieper. So, all right, Pieper's back in New York. She's dating Brendan. Does that mean they won't make an appearance on the show? No, it doesn't mean that. I mean, they've only been dating for a few weeks. It would definitely be a test to the relationship if they decided to go on the show. And maybe they could decide to go on the show and say, look, let's go on the show, and if we want to go on a date with someone else, we'll know we weren't into each other enough. Or we can go on the show and we can just see if our relationship prospers. I'd rather see Pieper and Brendan go on the show and have it be known that they've met before and they already started dating. Like, I'd rather see their relationship work out under a palapa in Mexico than just a couple random people bashing Harrison's, right? Just for the fun of it. So we'll have to see, but that's the story. And I'm in on it. I'm there for him. We'll have to see what's next. But I guess the odds normally are against couples from the Bachelor Nation working out, but when it works out off camera, when they've both been able to like vet each other's personality in the sense, hold on, sorry, let me move this here. I'm still working on this new software. When Miss Liz says, was he ever a roofer? Yeah, I probably worked for his dad. He did roofing, but like we all did a lot of, We've all done like side gigs and worked for the family and did whatever we could to stay afloat. Chances are he's an actor, he's auditioning, he's doing modeling, and you do whatever job you can to get by. Yeah, Gabby says roofers are hard workers, they build muscle. Absolutely. But what he can do outside of the roofing world with his platform, listen, I'm from New England. I've worked outdoors. My stepdad owns a heating and air conditioning company. I know how much it sucks to work in a New England summer and how much it sucks to work in a New England winter. You get like 1 weekend, you get 1 week out of the year in early April and 1 week in late September, early October, where the weather's not really hot or really cold. He doesn't want to be a roofer. I'm just letting you know that. No one's like, well, I got into roofing because I wanted to be the change that you see within roofs. No, that's not a first choice. So it's not about working hard or not. It's about it's not going to happen. Sarah says she was slightly in the Mean Girls Club, but not as bad as others. I'll give her a pass. Brianna says women of color get less followers than Bachelor Nation. That's not a lie. That is statistically not a lie. So everyone go out there and give her a follow. Hold on, guys. We got an addition to the story. We have an addition to the story. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. All right, breaking news. Just as we thought we were done here, we've got Josh from Boston calling in. Josh from Boston has been pursuing Pieper for months now. He's the hipster of pursuit. He's been pursuing her way before it was popular. So let's go to Josh in Boston and see what he has to say about this scenario.
This is Josh from Boston. As a responsible journalist, you were the first to actually break this Pieper James news to me. Thank you for doing that. You're a real one.
I'm so sorry.
What I have now is an open letter I'd like to read to Pieper James.
Please.
Miss Pieper James, I ain't big on social media, but I'm big on you. When Matt James sent you home, what seemed like a sad ending only opened up an opportunity for me to shoot my shot. And I liked the anxiety I got when I would call in to try to get your attention. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. But here's what I do know. I know that you are quite lovely. And Brendan is quite a lucky guy. You know, I'm not a model, but I do hope that these words look good. If Brendan's luck happens to run out one day, don't cancel your trip to Boston, because there's an anxious brother right around the corner who would love to take you out. I'll take your curls for the win any day. Forever enamored, Josh from Boston.
Let me tell you something, Josh. Hold your head up high. You shot your shot, and you never know what's going to happen. So you keep doing you. You keep being great out there in Boston. And if she ever has a flight or a high-speed rail transfer up north, she knows who to call. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a breaking voicemail from Josh in Boston. My condolences to you, but tip my cap to the way you've dealt with such tough news on a dark day. All right, well, that's that, folks. I think that's a good way to end. We got another voicemail here. You guys want to let's go into the next voicemail. Oh boy, Sarai said, I was wondering how Josh would act. A lot of people were wondering. Plum's mom says, dang, he's got good words. Josh, can you teach my husband some things? Oh, there's a market for you, Josh. Oh, poor Josh says Crafty Beach. We got a lot of people out there. A lot of people that really want to slide into Josh's burrow, if you know what I mean. Was waiting for Josh. Yeah, people were waiting. Sarah says I was waiting for Josh to call. A lot of people were just really shocked to find out the news. And I'm telling you what, it's a tough day for you, Josh. But let's credit where it's due. You saw talent, you knew where it was, and you appreciated it, and you're getting there, Josh. So maybe Pieper, maybe there'll be a day where your time comes.